Eddie Pinheiro about set to get us going, and we are underway here in Charlotte. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go!
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go! Hey, kill!
Throwing, Prescott. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go, 46.
Looking to throw. Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And Xavier Woods with a pick. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
And they'll run on 1st down with Hubbard. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. 2nd down and 3. Now Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Hut.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he's able to pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. It's Young off play action. That's complete right around the 8. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. And Xavier Legette from 13 yards out. And the Panthers use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 46.
Prescott from the gun. That is caught by Lamb. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 36 yards on the play.
Mark this play, clip this play for the route running reel we're going to show at the end of the year. That was excellent. Sold the curl, showed his numbers back to the quarterback. The defender bit, and he was gone.
And the ball was thrown just at the right time as well. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now Prescott steps away to his left. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
Yeah! There we go. 26.
Here's Prescott. Shakes off the sack. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Cooks from 4 yards out. And the Cowboys are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of the defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
These two teams all tied after one. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
On the handoff, running left is Hubbard. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Now 2nd and 9.
50 series.
1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They go play action. Young. This one into the hands of Thielen. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 14. 23 yards to pick up there.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here we go. Set. Set. Go.
A give up the middle. Hubbard. Oh, a heck of a move.
Man.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Set. Set.
Young to throw it. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The defense looked geared up to stop the run, but obviously, Charles, they were ready for the pass, too.
Yeah, they were hoping they could catch everyone crashing and playing the run, but that was a very ill-advised throw right there. The opportunity, lost.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. But the good news for them, they got the football. The bad news, they have to go 99 yards here as they start. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And it won't count for 6. He's brought down, but inside the 5. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
First down and goal at the 4-yard line.
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here.
52 blaster. Set.
Hubbard is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And he doesn't even get this to the 10. He's taken down at the 9. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
2nd down and 6 now.
Here we go.
They run again with Dowdle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They run here with Dowdle. They find some open field here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
Prescott.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Working free to drop him for the sack there was Amari Barno. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Here's Prescott. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Black Ultra. Ready. Red. Cycle. Ready.
Following the interception, Young. That one complete to Legal. Touchdown, Carolina! And Xavier Legette. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And his kick is good, but flags come in. Looks like we're going to get a roughing call here on the follow-through. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And not willing to risk a return, this ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, kill. 27.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half.
Hey, kill. 27. 26.
Prescott to throw it. Being chased out left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Xavier Woods with a pick. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 23. Well, CD, you know, when you mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game, I don't think you mentioned the guys in the other uniform. With 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different guys have picked him off.
Yeah, and instead of analyzing what's going wrong with him throwing the football, while we look at the defense, they came in prepared. Had an excellent game plan, well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. He's on his way.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Following the interception, here's Prescott. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Prescott now on the move to his left. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Yeah! There we go! Let's take.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. To throw is Prescott. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Blast it. Stay. Come on. Set.
Now Young. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Throwing, Young. And got his man, complete. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
And they extend their lead, a little added cushion into the lockers. What a way to finish.
Tremendous way. That's momentum that they carry in with them. Can they convert it and bring it back out to start the 3rd quarter?
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the third quarter will start from the 30. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Set, ready.
Third quarter starts with a run by Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Ready.
Second down, another chance for Hubbard. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. This now a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 9.
Rail.
3rd and 4.
Hut.
The play fake. Now Young. That one complete to Leggett. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
Smith red.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the
Right, 97.
46-yard line.
Green jack. Set.
Off the play fake, Young. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. Carlos Watkins in there for the stop.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Panthers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
22 meters.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Set.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Let's go now. Set, cut.
Young going to give to Brooks. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Ready. Ready.
They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Brooks will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the 3rd quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances, so they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
Hubbard is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. A great effort right from the snap there on the defensive side from Amari Barno. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now Prescott. To the sideline and incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And that will be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he is going to have the Cowboys first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long. And again, it's Prescott. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Looking to throw. Prescott. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down. Throwing, Prescott. They'll roll him out right. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on first down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the first down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new
touchdown, Cowboys. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the 4th quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
It's been a dominant performance to this point, Charles, and this is probably exactly how they scripted this and envisioned it. They got a 3-score lead, fourth quarter, and a chance, if they want, to continue to pour it on here.
It is their call, isn't it? I mean, the way that they have taken on this game and the way that they have carried this game and have dominated this game, you're exactly right. Do what you want down the stretch. We are in the era of, hey, if you don't want us to do this to you, then you need to stop us. Their call to finish this one off.
Young's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Come on, set, field, black. Ready?
They'll look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Panthers up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
Aubrey good with a PAT.
And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And running with power here.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Third down, Young from the gun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Ready. 6, mega, down, white, smash, red. Black ultra. Ready.
Young here to throw. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead.
Ready?
Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Here we go. Ready? Go.
Out of the gun, it's Young.
Got a man, that's Leggett. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. It's got to be so tough having the ball in the middle of the field like that, knowing that a linebacker is just waiting to make a big tackle like we just saw.
No doubt about it, because offense coordinators love to call plays to send receivers into the middle of the field. And linebackers, they want to naturally discourage those plays from being called.
The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another 1st down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
They go play action. Young. Young is intercepted for the 3rd time this game. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Well, baseball folks, Charles, they like to talk about the 3 true outcomes, a strikeout, a walk, or a home run. But for this quarterback, it's been the 2 true outcomes here. He's got 4 touchdown passes, but now a 3rd interception.
And it pains you to think that you have to try and tell him to rein it in. But at the same time, you can't just chuck it up there and hope for the best. And old school football coaches will tell you there's 3 true outcomes throwing the ball, and 2 of them are bad.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Here's Prescott. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Here's Prescott. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. I think this is what this game's become now. You just go deep, see if we can get something to go our way.
Yeah, not the most creative or most inventive play call there, but not much has worked for them throughout this game. They're almost at a loss about what to dial up.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And my goodness, another interception. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the Panthers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
And Young's going to throw it here. He's got a man complete. And all the way up to the 49. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Watch out now. 50 spirit. Let's go now.
Young. He'll get this complete to the running back, Hubbard. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Ready.
To throw, Young. Flush to his right. 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Young will set to throw. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Now whistles and a timeout called here.
Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game.
Blaster, 6. Ready, ready. Red, yellow. Green jack. Hut.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Oh, and that is incomplete. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.
We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Ball teed up. Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Raheem Blackshear now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Fight 60. Speedo Blue. Hut.
Straight to the air here. It's Young. Throw is there for Jatavion Sanders. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
17. Black gun.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He's trying to push the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No look on his first look of the game. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Come on, set. Set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. Lays out left side and gets it. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. He found a gap to take this down to the 28. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Blue striker. 6, 7. Ready?
Play action now. Young. Caught near the goal line. He has the Carolina touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Oh, he eats a hit to bring an end to that return right near the 25. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah! What do you think?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Jack Thompson finishing that play off. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And 4th and 4 coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
They're going for it. Here's Prescott. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion. 1st down, ball at the 36. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Back to throw. Here's Dak. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense. And now, well, now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin because we know pressure leads to sacks. And sacks in this league.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Look at Xavier Woods in there to pick it off. And the Panthers take possession of the football. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum.
And they take it across the goal line for a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers parlay the interception into points. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! 26.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I mean, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
There we go! Like 26.
From the gun is Prescott. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
26.
Prescott now on 3rd down. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. That's grabbed inside the 30. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Our score, 14-0. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Breaks the tackle, still going. And that's good for a gain of 5. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Yeah! 26.
Dak off the play fake. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Catch made by Cooks. And this one doesn't go far.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. The 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. And now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down. Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
26.
Back-to-back carries here. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Valus Jones now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go. Set.
This drive will begin with Hubbard. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to him. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. It was Osa Odigizua in on the tackle. Went to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Panthers pushing for points.
On the set.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Right. Set. Check. Hut.
Out of the gun, Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Black Ultra.
Shotgun snap now to Young. He throws a bullet down the right side. This is caught inside the 15. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. Hubbard again. And he barrels across for the touchdown. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Those defensive coaches got to be hot, Brock. That was a touchdown that shouldn't have happened. That tackle should have ended it.
You try bringing down one of these NFL running backs in, Miss Kate.
Okay, touche, partner.
They see that goal line. They smell that goal line. It is no sure thing to try to bring down one of those horses before they find pay dirt.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
There we go, kill. What do you think?
First down, here's Dak. He fires one deep down the middle. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Second down, here's Prescott again. He's loaded another one up. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Yeah, here we go. 47. Here we go, 47.
Prescott here from the gun. He's looking deep once again. He's got it inside the 25. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing on first is Prescott. Touchdown, Dallas! Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jones. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
At their own 33-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Ready. You, yellow. Ready.
We're looking to throw. He beams one deep right side. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Here we go. Here we go. Cut.
One final shot before halftime. Getting out to his left. He's trying to go deep again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. We've reached the midway point of this contest. 2 quarters down and an exciting 2 to go. The NFL on EA Sports returns after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return. work's already half done thanks to that return. They're taking over at midfield.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Here we go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. But you're going to have to pick up the pace.
8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this second down. Dak now from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yeah! Here we go! Here we go, 47! 26!
Now here's Prescott. Looking for a target. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Shaq Thompson. There he goes, right sideline. And he makes the Hets go. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers double their lead to 14. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Turpin with a return. Some good work on that return, Brock. Gets this up to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. 26!
They'll run it from the gun. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Tackle made by J.C. Horn. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go! 26!
Back to the well again. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Shaq Thompson finishing that play off. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
Here we go. Hey, kill! 26!
Prescott to throw. Pass him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Yeah! Here we go, 26!
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. And he takes it across midfield and into Panthers territory.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he's able to get this down to the 36. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Here we go.
Now Prescott. Completed over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
Yeah! Here we... Hey, kill! 26!
Dak to the air here. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one of those many moments where I'm really thankful I'm in the booth and not on the field. Because in my day, defensive tackles couldn't run like that. This is not a statuesque QB. This guy can run. And it wasn't a linebacker or DB that chased him down. It was a big old D tackle. Tip of the cap to you, my big man.
Caught along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked up by Shaq Thompson. And the Panthers get it back as he intercepts him for the second time this game. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
Come on, set.
Here's Young on 1st and 10. He fires one deep down the right side. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw. When you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Okay, ready?
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Let's go.
Here's a give to Hubbard. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Ready. Claws red. Drill green. Ready, ready.
Young working from the gun. Forced out to his right. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. Well, that didn't break out how they thought it would, and they're going to lose the first of their 3 timeouts for their trouble.
Ready?
This is Hubbard running left, and he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
3. Set, go.
They run again with Hubbard. And they bring him down pretty quickly at the 10.
Jack right, Jack right.
Offense in the hurry up here.
Point to middle. 5 through. Blaster, 6. Set.
Young to throw here on 3rd. He's got it on the slant. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Striker, 3. Here we go. Set, cut.
Here's Hubbard on the give. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hustle.
Working quickly here.
Black block. Ready.
Trying it again with Hubbard. And he will take this across. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on 1st down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that 1st down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got first down from the 31.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take 20.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard.
Here we go. 26.
First and 10, Prescott. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You got to secure the pick before anything else.
26.
Again on second and 10, Prescott. And they pick him off again. And the Panthers have it after forcing his 4th INT of the day.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Here we go. Set. Drill 52. 10 cycles. Red, yellow. 5.
Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Finds Sanders. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer? Nobody.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Turpin with a return.
Devontae Turpin on the return. The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
It's now second and 19.
Another try following the sack. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun is Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. First down, here's Dak. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, he just couldn't quite hang on.
A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Nearly an interception on that play. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Dak throwing again. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he's going to run for it. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
And they pick him off again. Caleb Farley has it. And the Panthers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense. Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. So it's the Panthers who take this one on the road. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Panthers are winners as we say so long from Dallas.